Gravity would work as it should, but only in the center of the disk. It would begin to tug you more horizontally as you move away from the center. The plants and trees would grow diagonally. It would become absolutely impossible to play a game with a ball. Everyone would be able to walk on the walls as in Indian movies. If people let the ball down slightly, it would roll up the hill.
As we saw in previous video about gravity, we can say that most of the air would be in the center. And in countries such as Australia, wouldn't be enough oxygen for all people. At the same time in Europe, the buildings would fall because of high atmospheric pressure. All the rains, snows and hails would fall in the center of the earth.
If the Earth was flat, we would be able to look out and see very far. We could see another city that's hundreds of miles away, or a ship sailing out to sea. The boat would stay in view no matter how far out to sea it went. However, if we look out when standing on the ground, we cannot see that far. We cannot look out into the distance and see a town that's miles away. And the ship will slowly start to disappear from view as it gets farther away. This is because the Earth is round. Things in the distance are not visible because there is a curve to the landscape.
A flat Earth, unlike our current Earth, would not be divided into hemispheres. So, depending on whether you are in the northern or southern hemisphere, night and day would not be reversed. Also, no matter where you stood on the planetary disk, you could see the night sky. It would certainly make stargazing more convenient, as you wouldn't have to go another hemisphere to complete your astronomy bucket list. Isn't that part of the joy, though?
How would a flat Earth behave in space? One theory of flat earthers says that the Sun moves above the Earth along its circumference. If the Sun was a spotlight and its light fell on the surface of flat Earth, it would always be light on it. Despite the great distance from the Sun, we will still be able to observe it in the sky from any spot of the Earth. Based on all these factors, it can be concluded that people would never suffer from jet lag because all the countries are situated in one time zone only. Sun itself would have to be much smaller, otherwise it would burn the Earth. It would freeze the planet anyway, as there would be no geomagnetic field.